Hey guys, Steve Welch here with your fact of the day. Found an article that I thought was actually pretty interesting. So it's from KTLA.com. It's from a writer by the name of Mark Sternford from May of this year. So a lot of people, and myself included, have been guilty of going a little faster, trying to get to your location quicker, and just being in a hurry, right? So the question is how much does that actually gain you being in that hurry? And there's actual numbers on there, and there's a way to figure out exactly what it will save you. With a bit of caveat in there, but so it's pretty interesting. So the article basically talks about that if the speed limit's 35, right, it'll take you about 25 minutes to travel 15 miles. But instead of 35, you go 45, you'll save about 5 minutes. All right. If the speed limit's 50, it'll take you about 18 minutes to travel 15 miles. If you go 60, so 10 over, then it would save you about 3 minutes. So you're going a little faster, it saves you a little less time. So now, and here it says, let's say that you're traveling 65 miles per hour. So to go that same 15 miles, it takes just under 14 minutes. So if you decide to go up to 75 miles per hour, you'll get there in 12 minutes. Just saves you 2 minutes. So basically you're on the highway and you've got it gunned and you're going 75, you're saving 2 minutes. So the other question is well, what do you risk? So you might see some of the officers out there that hey, you never know, right? They watch for you, right? And sometimes they'll let you get away with a little bit over, but usually you get that 10, that 15 over, they're not gonna let you get away with it. So if you use this, say you're going 20 over on 65, what would it do? If you're 20 over 65, would it save you 4 minutes? I mean, realistically speaking, now that's 15 miles, right? So it did say that, if you go for a longer period of time, it does have a bigger impact, of course. So if you're 65 instead of 55 over the course of 50 miles, it says here, that it'll save you about 8.5 minutes. So if you're on a long trip, yeah, it's going to save you some time, unless you get pulled over. And it won't save you any time. It'll cost you time. But hey, we've all been there. We've all seen the blue lights behind us, I'm pretty sure. There's very few of us that have never had one of the boys or the ladies in blue, come and talk to us about a bit of a speed issue. But this also caveats this too by saying, of course, heavy traffic signals, stop signs, weather, host of other factors make those basically just equations and not reality. So I have had a lot of experience with people, and I had a Mustang right the other day, and it came up behind me and it was on my butt hard, and I was going touch probably over the speed limit, or at least close to the speed limit, and it jetted into the lane to the right, and then it got just in front of me, jetted into the lane to the left, got just in front of them, jetted into the lane, and they're just weaving in and out, and then I pass them again. I'm just staying in my lane. I pass them again, and they're, because everybody's in traffic, right? And these people are losing their minds because they're very important and they need to get somewhere now, right? And they're left and right, lane to lane to lane to hit the on-ramp. So basically there's an on-ramp lane. They hit that lane and they jetted all the way to the end of that ramp lane, got back into traffic at the end of that. And then about 2 minutes later, I pass them again, just going, the way we go, right? So these people are using up their tires, using up their brakes. They're using extra fuel in their car, because when you speed up and then come down, you have to hit the brakes again, speed up, come down, you're using more gas. So these equations for how long it takes does not take into account somebody that is just driving crazy, because you're going to save, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. Maybe, there's several variables in there to say maybe, but you might end up using more of your car, using more of your brakes. That's why you change your tires more often. That's why you change your brakes more often, and why your fuel tank don't last as long as it could, right? So you end up having to stop more often for fuel. In the end of it, realistically, the amount of time you save is probably zero. Could actually cost you time, but probably the amount of time you save by the time it's all said and done is likely negligible or zero. But like I said, from KTLA.com, from Mark Sternford from 5/1 of 23, that is the article that I found. I'll link it in the bottom there. But your fact of the day, Steve Welch. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.